Do I look like I'm joking?
Oh, of course.
Get the hell out of my office.
Ciao all, Thomas here. Today we continue our journey into RWBY Volume 3. I want y'all to know I am making a sacrifice for your entertainment because Hollow Knight Silk Song finally came out and I have really been enjoying it so far, and I am sacrificing time that I could be playing it to entertain you. And what am I watching? Fucking RWBY. If this doesn't give me an Enchantix, I don't know what will. So far, Volume 3 has been very light in the plot department. Shit is just kind of happening. And there were a few comments kind of illuminating that process. That Team RWBY doesn't really have anything to do. They have no goals. You could remove them entirely and literally nothing in this volume would change. There's no investigating as to who was behind the breach for realsies. They're not really caring about anything important. And like, there's no stakes in terms of the tournament. No one's really invested in like which academy is gonna, take home the gold and win. It's just kind of a thing that we're doing for fun, and that the lack of tension is astounding. It's so interesting because the back half of Volume 3, we all lauded as like the best of the show, like when it hit its peak. But like, good lord, the front half of Volume 3 is just so boring. Anyway, let's do this. Would never miss a beat. I mean, this episode was really fun when it came out, and I still have fond memories of it, so, Oh, Penny! Hi, CL, I'm sorry, you don't matter. Y'all made an incredible character design, and then had her did nothing, and then she just disappeared. If that's not the epitome of RWBY, I don't know what is. Also, the fact that Team Cardinal still exists, but the two they sent into the doubles are two of the loser extras. Well, at least Penny got to crush them like bugs.
And victory goes to Penny and CL of Atlas!
Thank you for a wonderful time.
It's the way CL just did nothing whatsoever. I love that the rest of Team RWBY's like, we don't give a shit. Fuck Penny.
Penny! RWBY!
Aw, Penny and RWBY are so cute, though.
This is my teammate.
CL Soleil.
Hi, I'm
Ruby Rose, 15, hails from Patch, leader of Team RWBY. Status: questionable.
I'm just like, what was the point of introducing her? Like, why?
You two were incredible out there.
Lies, lies, and more lies.
How do you keep control of all those swords?
I still don't get the physics of the string swords, but they are indeed cool. Honestly, I'm just gonna pretend that they're Bluetooth swords, even though the fact that they have strings will be incredibly important for the plot later in a very sad way.
She's like Blake, but if Blake was ordered to spend time with you. Oh, so Weiss. Precisely.
Oh my god, not the dragging of the century. Not the clogging of Weiss and Blake being the same person, different fonts.
I always thought the reason you two don't get along is that you're so much alike.
Like her?
Does she know about beep boop bop does not compute? Oh no. General Ironwood doesn't really want anyone to know.
Oh, CL doesn't know. That's interesting. Who the fuck is she even? Does this mean Penny has a team at Atlas Academy, or did we just make one up for the tournament?
There was an incident with a magnet, but I was able to play it off.
Foreshadowing is a narrative device.
I want to stay at Beacon. Penny, they'll never let you do that. I know, but I have a plan.
This plan will never be relevant, don't worry. Oh, Penny, I'm so sorry you didn't get to do more before they, got ya. Oh my god, Team RWBY's finally gonna do something. Oh wait, it's another tournament match. God damn it. At least it means Weiss and Yang will finally fucking interact.
Seeing as their kingdom, academy, and armed forces are all merged as one, I think we can expect strict, militant fighters with advanced technology and carefully rehearsed strategy. Or whatever they are.
I do like the subversion where it's like, oh, you're from the military academy, but you two look insane.
You're White Schnee, right? The heiress.
I am.
I take it you're pretty good with dust then.
I do my best.
Yeah, my dad was good too. Owned a little dust shop of his own. Till your father's company ran him out of business.
When they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're
fine, when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I don't feel bad for Weiss. I don't. Oh God, Flint Cole. Oh no. I'm assuming y'all already know he comes from a racist meme. Oh God, Rooster Teeth, what was wrong with you?
Dude, I got Cole and Flint?
Oh, you're set. That'd be a cool name, Flint Cole.
Would it
be
though?
like private, yeah, you'd be like an international private investigator,
You'd have to
mystery
be black
type,
though, right?
I don't think so. You're racist.
You think? Oh, that's not racist. You can't have a white guy named Flint Cole.
Why not?
It just doesn't work out that way.
Why not?
You're anti-white.
Yeah, you're right. I hate you, whiteys.
Oh my God.
Where'd you get your hair extensions?
This is just my normal hair.
Ooh, really?
Oh, Neon. Brilliant basing her off of me, I must say. Brilliant.
You should try rollerblading sometime. It's super fun. It'd probably take you a while though, since you're so, top heavy. Excuse me?
Here we go.
I am kind of living for Yang getting pissed off at this cat girl. That is kind of amusing. Is Neon a cat? I assume she's a cat.
Fucking idiot.
Because, Neon Cat, and her last name is Cat.
Fucking.
What should be a dog, Faunus? Okay, the music popped off, unlike the animation. The lowered frame rate is making this look so choppy, it's kind of hard to keep track of what's even happening.
Nor did I come here to watch my own blood fail so miserably in battle.
Flint's weapon being a trumpet, though, is cool, I must say. And Neon rolling around on roller skates with the rainbow trail, that also was pretty dope. Neon is still a bop. The song, not the character. Glowstick nunchucks is kind of everything, though. And they have dust? Excellent.
You should cool off. Get it? Because you're angry.
Why am I living for the banter?
Too bad all that money can't buy you skill.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Ooh, jazzy rendition of This Will Be the Day. That's cute. I mean, I guess this is a pretty interesting lineup where Weiss has to face someone who has suffered at the hands of her family. So it's even here, she cannot escape the legacy of evil of her family name. Oh, not the Jean jump scare. What was the point of that? He wasn't in the episode at all. Why did you jump to him of all people? Why not RWBY or Blake? Oh, wow. Weiss's aura. Good lord. Weiss, I'm sorry, sweetie, but you are a glass cannon. Good lord.
You're actually kind of pretty when you're angry. Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Look, Yang may be into cat girls, but not this cat girl. Absolutely not. I'm so sorry, Weiss. You keep getting your ass kicked. Oh, not the mirror coming back for this. I feel like Weiss sacrificing herself for her friend. The stakes for it are pretty small, but I feel like that still speaks to Weiss's growth. I think it would have meant more if it was her doing that for Blake, considering they've had more conflict, but it still works.
Ooh, it looks like Yang's angry, and you wouldn't like her when she's upset.
I do like Yang seeking retribution, though. Urza Scarlet style.
I will have no other choice but to collect your soul in retribution for their demise.
I am kind of thinking it would have been nice to see Winter watching the match maybe from her ship as she heads back to Atlas and get her thoughts on it. Again, it's why did Winter leave? Why did Winter leave? Yeah, the choreography is a little bit better now, but it's still kind of choppy. It's hard to keep track of where people are, and it feels like they're trying to use the camera and all the special effects to hide that. Yang said, I don't like jazz. Shut up.
Never miss a beat, never miss a beat, never miss a beat?
I believe you've missed the beat, my darling. Get fucked. Goodbye. Oh, not rainbow fireworks.
Weiss, are you okay? I may not be singing for a while.
Girl, you haven't sang since the white trailer. Shut up. Oh, Neon being all grayed out when she's sad was actually a really cute vibe. That was cute.
Oh my gosh, you guys were super crazy awesome. We should definitely party together sometime. Right, Flint?
That was a gutsy move, Schnee. I dig it.
Thank you, character spawned from a racist meme. I'm not getting into the whole Flint thing. I'm tired, bitch. Okay. Oh no.
We're just going to be making a slight alteration to the plan.
You leave my little robot daughter alone, you psycho bitch. Wait, what does Penny stand for? Pensive eliminating neural whatever. Okay. I give up.
You know, he's making you look like a fool.
He is?
His heart is in the right place. He's just misguided.
I'm just like, what about what's happening is making Oz look like a fool? The Ironwood shit, I've talked about it enough. But it's like, oh my God.
Sometimes I'm not even sure he has a heart.
Oh my God, corny, lame, boo, tomato, I'm throwing tomato.
Haha, Tin Man, get it? Oh God, the maiden shit, it starts. Oh God, help us all.
Have you chosen your guardian yet?
Maidens choose themselves. I simply believe I found the right candidate. Ever since the day I met her, I had a feeling she would be the one.
I mean, in universe, I understand Pyrrha being chosen because she's a bad bitch. But like, in terms of story, this show really does not want to be about Team RWBY. Fuck Team RWBY. We'll get into it more next episode, but like, oh my God.
She's strong, intelligent, caring, but most importantly, she's ready.
Child. Anyway, so.
Okay, that was a fun episode. I think that was definitely the best episode of the volume so far. But even then, it's like, girl, where is the plot? Where is she? Can we have an Amber Alert for like a plot? Like a missing plot? Is that possible? And now, fall. Okay, cute that it's referring to the season, but also the beginning of the fall of my sanity. That's cute. The plot has finally arrived. It only took 2.5 goddamn seasons. Oh my God, fuck my life. Ooh, girl, I have a lot to say about the maiden shit and the Pyrrha shit, and I'm just, God help us all.
It comes as no surprise that they've chosen you to move on to the final round of the tournament. Your performance has been exemplary.
You know, this would mean a lot more if Pyrrha got to be a character up until this point, but it's really just been simping over Sean.
I would never have made it this far without my teammates.
Personally, I think it's the other way around.
I don't believe we've been introduced.
I'll cut off your nutsack and nail it to my door!
I'm with Crow. The fact that Pyrrha doesn't know that that's RWBY and Yang's uncle, it's really just proven these characters are not friends. They do not give a single fuck about each other. And if they don't care about each other, why should I care about them?
What is your favorite fairy tale?
Oh, here we go. I love that Pyrrha's like, what is this, a history class? We don't talk about the girl in the tower. We don't.
What about the story of the seasons?
A callous old man who refuses to leave his home.
Did I ask you to recite it, or did I ask you what your favorite was, bitch? I mean, I guess this is cute, and I do love the aesthetic of the seasons. Whatever. I think we've mixed up summer and fall's colors, but okay. I don't know, because I always thought fall was orange and summer was, whatever, it doesn't matter. Functionally, they're all the goddamn same. It just, the only difference is which door of stupid they guard.
The man grants the maidens incredible powers, so that they may continue to help others all over the world. They graciously accept and promise to share their gifts with the people of Remnant until the end of days.
We have 4 avatars and they're all ladies. Aren't we so feminist here at Rooster Teeth Studios? No, we're not. The answer is no. We don't say the word feminism. We're scared our audience will think we're woke.
Would you believe me if I told you it was true?
Oh
yeah, here we go. The whole like, magic isn't real, even though we have semblances and aura and dust, and we have floating cars and vehicles, and we have demons roaming our world, living outside of our cities.
What if I were to tell you that there were 4 maidens existing in this world that could wield such tremendous power without dust?
Like a semblance?
Like magic.
Oh, it's magic!
Like, I understand that, like, our characters have their own sense of normalcy, and this kind of lives outside of that, but they do a piss poor job of differentiating them well enough.
Do I look like I'm joking?
Oh, of course.
Get the hell out of my office.
I don't know, especially because it's like the dust, the aura, the semblances, they're very clearly remnants of magic. So why not pitch it as like true magic still exists? And that's why they're like, wait, it's still there? It's still out there?
We are telling you, Pyrrha Nikos, because we believe that you are next in line to receive the Fall Maiden's powers.
Pyrrha's like, I get to be a main character? I get to be something other than lusting after Jean? What does RWBY get? Silence. Silence.
We believe that you, Pyrrha Nikos, are next in line to receive the Fall Maiden's powers.
What is this? Who are you?
You know who we are.
Glinda, that was such a sinister line. Good lord. We need your help. A teenage girl. Damn, no wonder the state of the world is a shit show. Welcome to the world's most awkward elevator ride. No, we don't have chips. I wonder if you need like a special code to get to the vault. Can you imagine someone just accidentally winding up down here? I think that happened once in RWBY Chibi. I barely remember RWBY Chibi. I'm glad I don't remember much. Okay, the vault being like all green and mostly in shadow with green torches, that's cool. Again, I'm so glad our sets have color now. It only took 2.5 seasons, and only half the sets have color now that I think about it.
Well, sort of kind. Much like in nature, the seasons change. No two summers are alike. When a maiden dies, her power leaves her body and seeks out a new host, ensuring that the seasons are never lost and that no individual can hold on to the power forever.
I mean, I do like that the seasons change so that one person can't hold on to the power forever. It is kind of weird, though, knowing that, you know, Monty, I think it was Monty who came up with this between volumes 2 and 3, so they just had to shove it in here, which is why this is so out of the goddamn blue.
When a maiden dies, the one who is in her final thoughts is the first candidate to inherit her power.
Unless it's a dude or some old hag. Then the power goes to someone random.
Yeah, what defines an old woman? Like, what's the rule here? You know, I'm just gonna gesture to my old problem with the maidens video because I go more in depth there. Because if I go too in depth here, I'm not gonna talk about the episode at all. But like, girl, this is a mess. The maidens don't represent shit. The maidens all have the same goddamn powers. Ugh. Season aesthetics are so fun to play with, and y'all really wasted the chance.
I don't know if you've noticed, but things are getting a lot scarier out in the world.
They always tell us that things are dire, that the world's in chaos, and I'm not seeing any proof. I'm really not.
You're not talking about war.
Not a war between nations.
A war between Coke and Pepsi?
One of the maidens was attacked, and for the first time in history, part of her power was stolen.
Okay, the whole dilemma of like Amber being on life support basically, and the question of what transferring her aura and power to Pyrrha would do. That's cool. I guess we technically get an answer of what would happen with what happens with Oz next volume, but it's very tangential.
But there is a lot about this situation that is unprecedented.
What do you mean?
Girl, how many times are you going to say, what do you mean? Oh my God, who wrote this?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what I mean.
What's that supposed to mean?
What was that?
We don't know what will happen when she passes. No one's ever seen the power split like this before. For all we know, it will seek out its other half.
Her assailant.
It's just so insane because like the maiden plot has like no connection to like the White Fang stuff, the Roman stuff, the Dust stuff. It's like we just have a whole new plot now. Okay, sure. I mean, I do like the muffled heartbeat to like make you feel like you're a bit on edge.
Why not tell everyone?
It used to be common knowledge. Our group was founded in order to protect both mankind and the maidens. Those hungry for power hunted them with the hope of inheriting their strength.
And so this brotherhood chose to remove the maidens from the public eye.
Yeah, the way they're talking, it's like, is Glinda aware that Oz has lived multiple lives? I know Crow is, and I think Ironwood too. But Glinda's talking like this brotherhood is recent. And yeah, the mentions of religion when there's not one goddamn religion on Remnant. Okay, sure.
The things we're telling you go against hundreds of years of human history. Religion.
Good lord. I've never seen such ambitiously lazy world building. You can't talk about the culture and religion of your world when there is none. Like, are maidens talked about in mythology? Are they like a religious thing? Like what religion? Practiced by who? Whomst? I also love that we haven't explained what magic the Fall Maiden is capable of because it don't matter. Like, are we talking spells, incantations, elemental affinities? Go what?
Given Amber's condition, you won't be able to inherit her power naturally. General Ironwood believes he has a solution.
Oh, he has a solution? Oh, we're screwed. You know, this would be a lot scarier, again, if Atlas had been portrayed as antagonistic up until this point. I will yell about this until I fucking die. You know, maybe then Volume 8 would have felt so out of the goddamn blue.
Atlas has been studying aura from a more scientific standpoint, and we believe we found a way to capture it.
Capture it and cram it into something else. Or in your case...
That's...
classified.
wrong.
You know, I'm also just thinking about the fact that Team RWBY doesn't know what the fuck any of this is. RWBY is not going to learn about this until like the middle of next season. Not even the middle. 2/3 into the way of next season. Yang and Weiss won't know till the middle of season 5. And Blake's not going to know till season 6. Our main characters don't know what the main plot is. I hate it here.
We can't transfer Amber's power to you, but we can give you what those powers are bound to.
Her aura.
Her life would become intertwined with yours. The question is...
what's that gonna do to you?
Again, would be a bigger deal if we knew who Pyrrha was, outside of her obsession with Jean.
Before the Vital Festival is over, we will need your answer.
Again, it's like, I understand on a technical level why Pyrrha, but like, this feels like such a poor way to go about it. Like, it renders Team RWBY pointless. Pyrrha herself isn't much of a character, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
The assailant that attacked the Fall Maiden has made their first move, and there's no telling when their next move will be.
Okay, the cut to Cinder, it was kind of obvious, but like, that was slay. That was slay. Like what she tried to do to Amber. Oop.
My evil plans are all coming together.
And honestly, I don't get why they didn't pick Penny to be the maiden. Because, like, what's the point of making, like, a living weapon with an aura if you're not going to take advantage of it? Like, the power connects to aura. So if you put it into Penny and you theoretically have control over her...
Penny is completely under my control.
Then you have a robotic maiden to use as you wish. I don't know. It's just, it's so, good lord. It's like y'all have the foundation of a good story, but like, I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing. Also, that font is basic as shit.
I've got the most scathingly brilliant idea.
Cinder's like, that is an awesome idea, RWBY. Punches versus kicks. It is also kind of weird. Like, I mean, I understand like the coolness of a one-on-one, but at the same time, the Huntsman Academies are meant to emphasize the importance of teamwork and the teams of 4, like everything's in 4s. So it is kind of weird that the further you get into the tournament, the smaller your group gets until it's just one person. And it just seems to go against what the schools are supposed to be for. I speak as though actual culture exists in this world. Oh well. This is the only time Yang and Mercury are going to pay attention to each other, so I'm going to savor it. Immediately, the choreography is kicking it up a notch. Fuck, is that a pun? I think it was Shane Newville who did a lot of this animation, and like, honestly, this is making me think about like his letter regarding Rooster Teeth and all the red flags, and like, I don't know, I feel bad for downplaying it back in my pinkwashing era. I really do. Oh, nice save, Mercury. Okay. You know, I really wish that we got more interactions between Team RWBY and the bad guys. If Yang and Mercury had, like, an existing rivalry before this fight would be so much more intense. Like, on a technical level, this is really good, but I'm not really feeling much animosity between the characters. Because, like, they don't know each other. Mercury's like, I'm too cool. Meanwhile, Yang is burning hot, and you about to get burned, bitch. You have fucked up. Oh, I think this is the episode where they add the aura shimmer. Like if your aura starts like breaking or it breaks fully, that effect goes. I hate that they started it, not gonna lie, because aura worked better when it was like a thing they weren't actively thinking about, when they weren't like trying to justify how it worked and creating thousands of loopholes and inconsistencies. But now it's like, oh, Jesus.
There's not going to be a next time, Blondie.
Oh, the sound effect. Oh my God. Here we go, bitch. Oh my God. Oh, okay. The Grimm sensing the negativity and see, that's good. That's a good drama bit. That's like the first time like I've kind of been scared of the Grimm.
Huh? Yang Xiaolong, stand down!
Oh my. Again, would mean more if Atlas were more like this all the time. Yeah, the fact that we were in Yang's shoes and we saw what she saw, and then we see the replay. Holy shit.
Why'd she do that? Why'd she attack me?
And they signaled it because we've seen that hallucination thing before. We don't know exactly what it is, but we know kind of what it is, and we know the sound that pairs with it. Oh, not the sad rendition of I Burn. Oh, girl. Girl, that's good. Sadly, there will be no real consequences from this, but you know. Yeah, interesting, because like the first half of this episode was just plot dumping, like out of the blue, and had nothing to do with Team RWBY. And then the back half was a cool fight with no real tension, and then a really mind-fucking ending. I guess I'm just kind of thinking like this is good, but like this is nowhere near the level of excellence I remember thinking it was back then. And I can only imagine that's kind of the experience of like getting older and experiencing more media where you're like, oh, okay, so this wasn't what I really thought it was back then. I don't know. It's just, I think especially seeing all the flaws later in the show, it's like seeing them here. I'm just like, oh girl, pack it in. No, why did y'all write it like this? It's just really frustrating, the fact that like Team RWBY barely gets anything to do. And like here we kind of get a little bit of something with Yang being like framed for this violent act, but it goes nowhere. There's no real point to it aside from like building tension with the Grimm and stuff. It's just, it's really frustrating, honestly. It feels frustrating because it feels like RWBY is finally like trying to focus on something and tell a story, but it's really fumbling because it hasn't been focusing on the right things up until this point. It's kind of making it impossible to make the story as fully engaging as it could be. And now, beginning of the end. It's time to learn more about our villains, except not really. We're not going to get Cinder's backstory. We're just going to see how she met Emerald and Mercury. But like, we'll get a little bit of insight into Emerald's view of Cinder, I guess. There's not really much there, and Mercury just kind of raises more questions than answers, but whatever.
A beautiful ring for a beautiful woman. Impossible! What did it?
Someone call the police!
How did she do that?
Okay, the way they connect all the sequences in this episode with like the black screens and just the audio, I think I get the approach there. It just feels a little bit weird. Because like they wanted the whole Emerald using her hallucinations to like steal something and Cinder notices, but they didn't want to animate all of it, so they just had it off screen.
I know my fair share of liars and thieves, but you didn't steal that ring in your pocket. You took it right before the jeweler's eyes. And he smiled.
I do like the alt designs of their younger selves. Okay, that younger. How long ago was this? It couldn't have been that long ago, right? But yet they look very different, like a year or two younger than they are now. Also, where is this? Is this Vale or somewhere else? So Cinder recruited Emerald for her hallucination semblance. Makes sense. I am wondering how she knew about that and knew what to go looking for Emerald, but I guess that doesn't matter.
You will question everything you know.
This is impossible.
Impossible!
Yeah, this bit, I'm like, is it supposed to suggest that Cinder like can create or control Grimm and Emerald's in awe of it, or like, whatever. I guess the important thing is that Emerald is devoted to Cinder because, you know, she got her off the streets. Oh, hi, Mercury. This one is kind of fucked up. I remember, I think it was this bit and then the Amber bit that had them like actually put out a warning that RWBY was about to get real dark.
I'm looking for Marcus Black.
There you go. That's the assassin?
And you're his son.
So Mercury's dad was an assassin that Cinder was looking for. Okay. So all the supplemental stuff and stuff we hear later on, the relationship seems to be abusive. I would like a little bit more insight though. Like, what's up with Mercury's legs? Like, did he actually need the prosthetic legs or were they forced upon him? There's a lot more questions than answers here.
We don't need him. Everything was going fine. Ugh. Do not mistake your place.
I think Cinder might not be a good person to be in love with, Emerald darling.
Really, Columbo?
My dad always said, if you need to know a city, ask the rats.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
How dare y'all have Roman's voice and then not show him? I mean, I get it. We wanted the big reveal of him later on, but like, ugh.
You could have gone to anyone for help. You could have made a deal with a gang leader, paid off some huntsman that had strayed from their righteous path. But instead, you choose to seek an audience with me.
Oh, hi, Adam. I guess you still exist. Cinder's plan, work with a civil rights group to disorganize the kingdom. It's giving right-wing crackpot theories where they talk about like minorities like they're all part of some global agenda to disrupt the world for something, I guess. And I'm like, I don't think I received my copy of the gay agenda for this. Or they just didn't invite me because they don't like me.
The White Fang is not an organization for hire. We're a force of revolution.
The fact that the force of revolution, it's just the bad guys. Oh my God. Miles and Carrie, y'all didn't do a damn lick of research on racism in America, did you, for this?
Well, no.
You were asking my men to die for your cause. A human cause. That is not an idea I am willing to entertain.
Brava, bitch! Bravissima! Oh.
See, this, though, it makes Adam seem principled, which they go back on later. Like, oh God, past me is like echoing in my head of like, he didn't care about Faunus, he just wanted power. Shut up, you white son of a bitch. You passed me, you white son of a bitch.
You white son of a bitch.
What was that about?
Nothing. We need to finish preparing. The train will be here at dawn.
Hi, Blake. So I think this is meant to tell us that this is happening at the same time as the Black trailer, but then that begs the question of how far in the past was the Black trailer? Because it can't be that far in the past. Blake looks exactly the same as she does now, and yet Cinder, Emerald, and Mercury look so different. The fuck? Also, the fact that Blake was so close to Cinder, Emerald, and Mercury, and yet she will be the last one to learn about the plot makes me angry every day. Oh, hi, Amber. Yeah, we don't know a damn thing about Amber. We don't know where she's from or how she got the maiden power or where she's coming from or where she's going. We don't even know where we are now. I mean, I like the vibe of this so far with like the eerie storm overhead and the lonely road in the middle of nowhere. That is cool, and I do like this reveal with Emerald's semblance visually. That's cool. I guess we don't technically need to know a lot about Amber. We just need to know, like, she was the maiden and she got her ass beat. Oh, I see. The hallucination can't take the apple, so it's like, you know. Oh, nice catch, Amber. Goodbye, horsey. Run for your life. Yeah, that bit there, like, was that her magic blocking the bullets? I see we're back to the choppy animation for fights. Okay. The magic and dust use look so similar. I can't tell what's supposed to be what. Oh yay, prosthetic legs. Again, we have no answers for why. I guess they are cool though. I do like the eye effect for the maidens, but I find it kind of basic after watching, other shows that are actually good. It's giving Avatar State at Home.
Avatar State! Yep, yep!
I guess I do like the wing shape of the flames in this volume, because in later volumes it's just going to be generic fire effect. Okay, Cinder having her appearance be just the Cinderella shoes. That's sick. That's cool. Amber used razor leaf. It was super effective. Oh, and this bit here. So yeah, Cinder's semblance is like rearranging like earth into like obsidian shards, I guess. Which is cool because, it's like the glass connection for Cinderella, but like an evil version. It's obsidian because, Cinder's got the whole fire and volcanic theme going on. That's cool. That's cool. Again, it's hard to separate what's semblance and what's magic when everything is so poorly defined. I do like Cinder being an archer, though. I'm not sure how her arrows exploded, though, without her maiden power. Was that dust? Okay. And also, I do like the detail that she's using a regular bow, I assume a steel bow here, because, like, she can't forge them on the spot like she can with maiden powers. At least that's what I'm assuming. Oh, oof. Not an arrow to the spine. Oh, Jesus. At least I think it's the spine. I don't know. I can't tell with these goddamn angles. I know that it's supposed to be them overpowering the maiden, but this really makes the maiden power look not that impressive. If you can get beat by these three losers, maybe the maiden power isn't all that's cracked up to be.
Please don't. Ew!
The power is mine.
Oh, the glove thing. Yeah, so she puts on the glove. It has Salem's emblem and a beetle pops out, takes the power, or half the power, and then it fuses into her skin and there's an emblem, which is Cinder's emblem. Is the emblem supposed to demarcate a maiden? It's hard to tell, especially because Cinder's later outfits cover her back, so we can't ever see the emblem, and we don't see those for other maidens. And the beetle thing, I guess Salem made it, but can that thing suck out all aura, or could you steal someone's semblance with it, or is it just magic? Why can't Salem make more of those? And is this what makes Cinder part Grim, so that the Silver Guys fuck her up later? I think it is. It's like the method of how she stole the maiden power is what made her part Grim. Whatever. Yeah, and Crow showing up. It's like, if Crow saw this, wouldn't he like go right to Ozpin? He wouldn't wait like undisclosed months or years.
It's an emptiness. It burns. Like hunger. I like it. I will claim what is ours.
Oh, reporting to Salem. Our indication that there's someone above her. A wicked witch, mayhaps. The fact that we still don't know who the fuck Cinder is, where she came from, or why she's doing all this. We have to wait till volume goddamn 8. I hate all of you. I hate all of you.
We'll find her, sir. I swear on my life.
Forget it. It's time I return to Mistraland.
Hello, Mr. Chainsaw Lieutenant. I see you haven't been killed by train yet. Oh, I see we had all the violence off screen, so we didn't have to animate it.
Our plan will be beneficial for both of us. Or one of us.
I'm just gonna burn my sword because I don't need them anymore and I need to look scary. I guess we needed to show Adam so that it wouldn't be shocking when he showed up later in the volume, but it feels so weird since he's done nothing in the show up until this point. I mean, he's still technically done nothing, but you know. But yeah, now we have all the context for how that whole hallucination thing with Yang played out. And we have a bit more context about yawn villains. I guess it makes sense to put that here, since this is kind of the turning point of the volume where shit starts getting real.
Can you do something?
We need to get this boy to a hospital. Grab a blanket.
Yeah, because Emerald is still keeping the hallucination up for the medics. I'm assuming that we murdered a medic to steal this ambulance. the master of disguise. Oh, I like the weird little rudders on the ship. They're kind of like floaty oars.
Headache. One mind I can handle, but two is a stretch.
I do like that limitation on Emerald Semblance. It seems that, well, I was going to say she has to be stationary, but she's not. But like, she struggles with doing that to more than one person at a time. Like, it just overwhelms her brain. Also, hi, Neo. I do like that we can use Neo's eyes to like confirm it's her.
I don't know what Beacon's headmaster's teaching his students, but that was disgraceful.
Thank you, 2D person who doesn't matter.
Despite Atlas reinforcements, local authorities are still calling on any available huntsmen to aid in suppressing the spike in grim activity.
I mean, they are doing a decent job of building the tension a little bit and setting up what's coming, but I'm still kind of like underwhelmed. I think it's just because the flaws are fundamentally like too deep. Like, our foundation is not strong enough for this.
So what's next?
You and I will ensure that our next matchup goes just as smoothly.
Why do your shoulder pads just float there, ma'am? Is it maiden magic? Yeah, where is this? Is this like the warehouse from last volume? I'm so confused. The end. Yeah, that gave way less answers than I remembered. I mean, I guess we technically needed it mostly for the emerald thing. We didn't really need much else from that episode. I think it's just kind of frustrating that like we could have gotten so many answers about the characters, especially Cinder in that episode, and we just didn't. They're like still holding so many cards close to their chest, and I'm like, y'all can't just hold them forever and expect this story to work. You have to give us information at some point.
Never. No.
And now, Chapter 8, the last chill episode before everything goes sideways. Thank God, finally something is going to happen in this volume. Oh my God. I guess this watch of Volume 3 has been rather illuminating because it's like, it's really proving that the moment that was the fall of Beacon was mostly just relying on shock and spectacle. The buildup is technically there, but the foundation from the first 3 volumes is just not that great. Like, Team RWBY are not very good protagonists. We don't have a strong idea of who they are. We're focusing on other characters who we also don't know very well, and we also don't know our antagonists very well. We've spent 2.5 volumes fucking around, not really developing much of anything, just doing random shit, and now we've gone, oh shit, right, we need a plot. I guess we'll just kill everyone. That's a plot, right? Jesus.
But he attacked me!
Video footage and millions of viewers say otherwise.
This feels very weird, considering Ironwood hasn't given a shit about Team RWBY up until this point. I mean, I like Ironwood keeping a level head through this and relating what he assumes Yang was dealing with to shit he's dealt with.
What I believe and hope this to be is nothing more than the result of stress and adrenaline. When you're out on the battlefield, your judgment can become clouded in an instant. Sometimes you see things that simply aren't there, even after the fight is past.
But again, it's like, it's that whole like Atlas is supposed to be like sketchy and fucked up, but we're really not portraying them as antagonistic. We're portraying them as like very chill and fair, which is going to make the whole Volume 8 scenario so much worse down the road. Damn, the red flags really were all there. Ooh, girl.
It's my job to inform you that you're disqualified.
I mean, is this even a big deal? We didn't really care about the tournament that much. We didn't care about who won. We were kind of just doing it for fun. So this doesn't read as a shame. This reads just like it's a bummer. And it's not even going to be a big deal because it's like, this was broadcast globally. So like, Yang should be like a pariah.
The sad truth is, whether it was an accident or an assault, it doesn't matter. The world saw you attack an innocent student. They've already drawn their own conclusions.
People should look at Yang and be like, you hurt an innocent kid that you already beat. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But it's never going to get brought up outside of this volume when it's done.
You guys believe me, right?
Duh! You're hot-headed, but not ruthless.
I want to believe you.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Blake?
I mean, I do like Blake being unsure because of her trauma with Adam. I like that conflict. But again, it's like, it doesn't really go anywhere aside from like trying to set up who Adam is.
I had someone very dear to me change. It wasn't in an instant, it was gradual. At first there were accidents, then it was self-defense. But you're not him. And you've never done anything like this before.
It's like moments of interesting insight into the characters, but it's all in the moment. It's fleeting. And the second the scene ends, it'll be gone and it'll never return to us. It'll never matter again.
I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me that he attacked you. I need you to promise me that you regret having to do what you did.
I saw him attack me, so I attacked back.
Okay. Thank you.
I think it's just also annoying because where has this tension been all volume? The villains don't care about Team RWBY. They just did this so, like, you know, there would be chaos and tension in the air. It could have been anyone who wasn't Yang. They just picked Yang because why not? But I'm like, shouldn't they care about the protagonists who've like been fucking up Roman's plans? One of whom is an heiress to like one of the most powerful companies in the world. One who is a silver-eyed warrior. And one who, you know, used to work with Adam, our own partner.
She doing okay?
She's doing the best she can.
Oh, not Teams RWBY and Juniper acting like they're all friends, even though most of Team Juniper doesn't matter.
I heard Mercury and his team rush back to Haven to be with his family. So until they land, no one can really question him about what happened.
Oh no, we can't investigate. Oh well. It's not like we ever proactively investigate anything. That Volume 2 outing was really a fluke, wasn't it?
Pyrrha, you be sure to win one for Beacon, okay?
It's what Yang would want.
I'll do my best.
Pyrrha, please tell your friends about the plot. I know you won't, but please, God, please. It might make them matter.
I think I've had enough fighting for 1 year.
Ditto. Coffee?
Tea.
Weiss and Blake going to like hang out on their own is cute. I would have liked to see them have a conversation though. I don't know what they talk about, but it would be nice. Oh, Team RWBY, I'm sorry you were destined for the background despite you being the namesake of the goddamn show. Oh, hi, Nora.
You heard the lady. No more moping around. We gotta get your butt in shape for the big fight.
Thank you for being cute, but you still don't matter. I think one of the most shocking things on this rewatch has been how irrelevant Ren and Nora have been. Like, they haven't done jack shit. The show does not give a single fuck about them aside from the occasional joke.
You can't let your concern for Yang hold you back.
Yeah, why do you care about Yang? You don't even know the bitch. Have you two even spoken?
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
This blend of herbs and vegetables is filled with nutrients vital to your body's well-being.
Oh no, is Ren like a granola bitch? Does he consume tradwife content? Okay, it feels like this joke has been going on like too long.
We're supposed to help Pyrrha, not poison her.
Is the poison supposed to be like a thing that makes Pyrrha think of how her soul might be contaminated by ambers if she accepts the power? That feels very far-fetched.
How about we all get some fresh air?
Jean, you don't get any points from me. Die in a fire. I mean, you are Joan of Arc. Cinder! You know, the real tragedy is that the wrong bitch died during the fall of Beacon. I said it, and I'll say it again.
Why'd you do it?
You know why.
All I know is that you attacked a helpless kid. So either you're lying, or you're crazy.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, the fact that Crow doesn't believe his own niece, the crazy... Wow, okay. Crow doesn't believe in trauma, I guess, even though he's one of the most traumatized person in any room he walks into. That's so weird. What the fuck, man? It really feels like Crow and Yang just are not that close at all.
I saw my mom. I was in a lot of trouble. Took a pretty hard hit. But when I came to, the person attacking me was gone. And I thought I saw... her.
You're like, oh my god, you mean the Volume 2 post-credit scene? No, she's just talking about the train fight when she caught a glimpse of Raven leaving through the portal. Oh my god. I'm just so mad thinking about like what Yang could have heard from Raven if the post-credit scene was still canon. The warning about the fall of Beacon and how that could have like propelled the plot. How interesting that could have been. But no.
I don't see my sister very often, but she does try to keep in touch. Whenever it suits her.
You mean you talk to her?
You know, originally, Raven was supposed to fight Team Juniper in this volume, I think at the fairgrounds. I get why it was cut, because it's like, girl, why the fuck would she give a shit about Team Juniper? The only reason I can think of is that, you know, the maiden connection with Pyrrha, but it's weird it got cut, but I wish Raven played some role in this volume.
She wanted me to tell you that she saved you once, but you shouldn't expect that kindness again.
Was that also foreshadowing of like Raven not saving Yang when it happens?
Raven's got an interesting way of looking at the world that I don't particularly agree with. And she's dangerous. If you ever want to track her down, I think I might be able to help.
RWBY has this weird thing where it feels like They have scenes where they're like, we're telling you this new vital information, but they don't actually tell you jack shit. Like, what is this even telling us about Raven, really? Like, we're not really learning anything interesting about her. We're just getting like a name and like confirmation of shit we've all already guessed. Oh, hi, Pyrrha. Being pensive dramatically. Love that for you. Oh, a fall leaf, because we are very on the nose and cruel and weird.
It's no green goop, but I think it still might do some good.
Right. Thank you, Jean.
God, I love the Forever Fall melody, and I'm so sad it is stuck to Jean. I mean, technically it's for Jean and Pyrrha. I think of it more like a Pyrrha theme, but, you know, Pyrrha's character is just 80% Jean, so there's no escaping it.
Ren, let's go back to the fairgrounds. Oh, we got another stuffed animal.
Nora's like, Ren, we're not allowed to matter. Let's run off screen.
You were the first person to ever believe in me. You know that?
Well, we can't be correct about everything, Jean.
Even when I told my parents I was going to Beacon, they told me not to worry if I ended up having to move back home. How depressing is that?
I hate that we're getting so much insight into Jean's character and nothing into anybody else. Why does Jean get more insight than any of the villains or half of Team RWBY?
You've always been there for me, even when I didn't deserve it. And I can tell there's something on your mind, so how can I help?
You're already doing it.
I mean, I guess it is nice that you can see something's wrong and you want to be supportive, but I hate you, so fuck off. Pyrrha, I'm so sorry, sweetie. You deserved so much better. I'm so mad knowing what's going to happen to her and knowing what a character she could have been. Ugh.
Do you believe in destiny?
Guess that depends on how you view it.
When I think of destiny, I don't think of a predetermined fate you can't escape, but rather some sort of final goal, something you work towards your entire life.
I kind of get what Pyrrha is talking about. It's sort of like, it's destiny in less a predetermined way and more like a trajectory. It's more like the context where you come from and the path that puts you on. Like, it's still your choice, but like you're kind of geared more towards certain things depending on who you are because of your surroundings and stuff.
Or what if you could suddenly fulfill your destiny in an instant, but at the cost of who you were?
Yeah, and the fact that Pyrrha didn't tell Jean, I think that just annoys me because then Jean could have told RWBY and then RWBY could have known about the plot. But no, we're not allowed to do that, okay? Sure.
I've always felt as though I was destined to become a huntress, to protect the world, but I don't know if I can do it.
Okay, so does Cinder also know that Pyrrha has been selected to be the next maiden? I don't know. I just think about like Cinder and Pyrrha as like rivals and antitheses of each other. And I think it would have been cool if Cinder like approached Pyrrha and talked a bit with her, like gathering intel, but also like building up some kind of animosity between them. Because right now, Pyrrha don't know who the fuck Cinder is.
Flashback.
People assume she's fated for victory, when she's really taken fate into her own hands. Add her to the list.
The Pyrrha Nikos I know would never back down from a challenge. You can't let anything stand in your way. Pyrrha?
Stop.
Did I say something wrong?
You always say something wrong.
Stop! Jean!
I mean, I feel bad for Pyrrha because like she didn't mean to hurt Jean and it tears her up inside.
I'm sorry.
Pyrrha, wait!
I want to love this, but I'm just annoyed.
What did I say?
It wasn't anything you said, Jean. It's that you were.
Oh my God. I thought this was a classy party.
Hi, RWBY. Are you going to do investigations? No? Oh, I guess she's going to go online to catch a ride to the Coliseum. I guess what that's for.
RWBY, how you going?
Hi, Velvet. What are you up to?
Oh, you know, just working on my photography.
That's better.
Hi, Velvet. You're adorable, and I love your accent. I love the Australian accent. I make fun of it a lot with my friends. We say Arnar Clear, like we're in H2O, just add water.
Arnar. The condensation. Emma! Arnar Clear. Emma!
I love that Australians always sound like they're asking a question. Oh, and I guess the camera thing is also foreshadowing for what Velvet's weapon and semblance are going to be. I guess that's fine, whatever.
Sorry to hear about your sister. I think it's just awful what people are saying about her. Yang's such a nice person.
What are they saying, darling? I haven't heard anything. Again, it's the whole like, we're going to tell you what's happening in the world, but we're never going to show you what's happening in the world.
Even experienced fighters can get scared and start seeing things. If it happened to Coco, it can happen to anyone.
Coco?
Yeah. She swore she saw Yatsu with her in the forest during the fight with Emerald and Mercury, but he never even made it out of the Geisa fields.
I mean, I do like this here so that Ruby gets clued in that something's up. Like connecting what Coco saw to what Yang saw, and the connecting threads are Emerald and Mercury. But it's like Ruby didn't seek out that information herself. It was told to her by another character. Ugh. Whatever.
Emerald's here?
Can we talk about Ruby's eyesight? The fact that she saw clear across the arena and saw Emerald? Girl, how good is your vision? Although, how is nobody else noticing Emerald? I mean, she, kind of stands out with the bright green hair. No one's going, oh, didn't you just have that thing with your friend who got beat the fuck up and had to go home? Yeah, where is Ruby going? Like, is she going to, like, talk to someone or leave? Like, why? What was the plan here, Ruby? And Mercury, were you just on standby? Like, what? Did Emerald notice that Ruby noticed her and tell Mercury to fuck her up? Like, what? I mean, I like the tension here, but, like, so many things don't make sense.
Penny Polendina from Atlas, and her opponent will be Kira Nikos from Beacon.
No.
Ooh, polarity versus metal. That could be bad.
Okay, yeah. Pitting Pyrrha against Penny, because the whole polarity thing, that eats. That does eat. Again, would mean more if Pyrrha knew who the fuck Penny was and vice versa. The fact that Ruby didn't bring her goddamn weapon, was it like not allowed, or was she just stupid? It's so weird too, because Ruby's a weapon nut. I would just assume she doesn't go anywhere without Crescent Rose. Have we forgotten about the weapon nut thing this soon? Yeah, everything is set. The stage is set for the tragedy, and the stage looks like crap. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of frustrated as a whole with what this could have been up until this point. Like, it could have been so much more than just the fall of Beacon being the thing that everybody remembers. And I'm honestly curious for how the fall of Beacon is going to feel, because something tells me it's not going to be as devastating as it once was many moons ago. The real tragedy is that Pyrrha died instead of Jean. I said it.